Hey there, welcome back and thanks for joining me. All my supplies and equipment are down in the description box below. There's also an Amazon store that may be easier to find things. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, hit that notification bell. And likes, comments, and questions are always welcomed. I answer all of them. Okay, these are cards that I make. And again, this is something that, I mean, look how cute. My goodness. You never know what you're going to get. That's the beauty of it. Because it's going to turn out better than I could have done it. I know that. So let's get going. So we're going to do the Sunbright Yellow and Pitch Black for the center. Now I do something a little different on the black. I didn't want it quite as strong as it would be if I just put this drop down. So let me show you what I do to fix that. I just put a drop. I take another one and I just bloop it on top. That's it. So now I got two. If I left that one drop, it's just too much. It would darken up my flower to the point of it wouldn't be an accent. So this is what I do. All right, let me get this dry. All right. So here we go. Where's I have one more thing. There we go. The Blanco from Pinata. Love this stuff. Use it all the time. All right. So I'm going to put this down, I believe, first. You know, you do something, you walk away for 2 seconds. You forget how you do it. So I put this down. No, I don't. I want this because I want this to start activating. So I put a couple of drops of this, and I want a pretty good amount, maybe 3 drops, because I want it to start activating. And then let it sit for a second. And that's good. See, just enough of that gets activated, so I do like that. And I keep going until that edge starts, because if I stopped right now, this might travel back and create a line. Now, I blow better doing this. So to do this, so I'm going to turn my paper. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could pull out your blow dryer, but I just keep doing this until those edges are dry. The more white you put on the ink, the more opaque it's going to look. It's just going to give it on any color. It will lighten the color some, but it's going to make it thicker and less transparent. Because look how that overlapped. That is so cool. I'm amazed every time I do these. Okay, got one more to do. That is just gorgeous. Okay, so we are done. You can leave it like this. If you're doing it for a card. Oh, and by the way, this paper is the Kirkland's photo paper from Costco. And you can, without a membership, buy it. It's 5% more, but, you know, hey. It's automatically cut. I mean, this is automatically a 6 by 4. And I already knew that. So, yeah, the worst thing I have to do is, actually I don't, because I cut my cards to 4.75 to 6.5. So it's good. It fits right on a card. So this is perfect. Now you can leave it like this. You can take it a step further. Here's one option. And the other option is to have already put the green down. The green, like a moss green, which is my favorite. And the Blanco first in the corners. And then do the flower over them. It's going to overlap a little bit, and you're going to be able to see it a little bit, but it's still a cool look. But this is what I like to do just because it brings a little extra. And you don't even have to do this because this is perfect like it is. So I take this. All right, here is that. I've got my sap green. No, I do not have sap green. Where is my sap green? All right, here's my fave. This is my fave of all times. So the olive green in it's really close. This is thicker. It just does better. I don't know what the deal is. It just does better. So this is my favorite. And for the whole long time I've been painting, I'm still on my first jar. So don't put out more than you think you need. You can always add, but just... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We'll go get some water. Okay, silly me. I'm going to put some water, and I want this thinned out because I want it lighter. It's the whole point in me just thinning it out is I just want it lighter. Now I'm going to pick out where I want my leaves. So I like them kind of in the corners. I know it's expected, but hey. Now, let that dry. Maybe I've got a little. And then maybe one like here. Okay, I'm just getting it down because you can see it kind of mushes, so it's just going to get the color there. Okay. It's a little weird on the photo paper, but you know, it works. It just works. Okay. We're going to do 3 darknesses of the green. So the next one I'm adding very little water to. Now, I typically go to the left and go darker to the left. I don't know why. I do. It's my thing. So I'm going to do 2/3 of this in a darker color. Leave a little bit. This is where you're going to get your depth. It's going to look like it's dimensional. Don't worry that it's overlapping. I don't worry. All right, something like that. Don't give them a lot of thought. They're not the star of this card, but also you like the imperfections. I like the imperfections. Now I'm going to use this straight. And again, I go to the left. Now that one I just covered up my medium one, so that's okay. You can go back and hit it. And it's not that you're definitely doing anything. It's just look at the difference in having different hues of the green. It just adds something to have the different, because if it was straight green, it would look weird up against a flower that has so many dimensions in it. So that is the card. So you can go this way or this way. Now, I'll be honest, you can leave that. It's really cool to leave, or I take a yellow marker and I'll open up. Nope, I want the big side. Now, because this is alcohol ink, it's going to react to this marker being put down. And see, there's already kind of a circle-ish there. So I'm just going to kind of start dabbing. Let it do what it wants. Because the pitch black, this is what's so awesome about pitch black. It has blue and it has a brown undertone in it. And guess what's going to start coming out in the middle of this flower is the browns. And it's going to be some green because you're mixing yellow and blue. It's just going to be awesome. So look at that. That is really cool. If you want to cover up your lines, then hit somewhere on that to make it. Wipe off your marker, get it back yellow. There. So look at that. Is that not awesome? All right. That is a card. Now let me show you. This is what I do. Now this I'm going to spray with the Kmart varnish. What that's going to do is stop everything. It's going to stop it. It's not going to rub up off your fingers. It's not going to be activated by anything else because we're not doing anything else to it. But if you're giving it as a card, you want it to be touchable and not worry that any of this is going to come off on somebody's hands. So yeah, hit the Kmart varnish, let it dry. And this is how I do my cards. So cardstock, it's I think it's 110. So here are, and I'm get ready to pause. These are my measurements. Sorry, real clumsy here. Those are my measurements. Now we're doing an A6 card. So it's a 9 by 6.25. If I was putting a mat with it, I'd make my mat 5.5 to 4.25. I'm not. And if I was doing a picture with a mat, I'd make my picture a 5 by 4. But what I'm doing is it's a 4 by 6. So it's going to fit in here just fine. I'm going to have a little edging on it. So come in here and I'm going to do 9 And then 6 1/4. That's going to fit perfect in my envelope because my envelopes are 4.75 to 6.5. So it's going to be perfect. Now I bump it up against this. Bump it against that edge. Get it even. So I've got this tape because I'm having a big time trying to find double-sided tape. So I've got this. It's Advanced Tape Glider, an ATG tape, and it's got a backing, but then it's got a gummy front. So I don't know if you can see this. Look at that. It's gummy. I was taking the tape and just putting it here, and now, and this is a picture of the tape. And just, I was laying it down. And if you don't want to buy this, do this. So I take the tape, I put it down, and I just tear it. And I do that all the way around. And then you just peel this up. Or this little gun, you got to push the trigger. And it's apparently taking a little practice because this is not as easy as it looks. So this is a really cool way to do it. And by all means, you do not need that little gun because then you can just peel this right up. And you've got the gummy stuff there. Decide how you want this to go. So if I do it like this, but if I want it like this, so I'll do it this way. So depending on how they turn the card to write on it, I want to be able to go vertical or horizontal with it. All right. And there we go. Is that not a gorgeous card? So I hope this gave you some ideas and y'all go have fun.